Again, like you said, it started out very conventional looking tricks, your basic cards, some sleight of hand. And just to segue back for a second to the psychology of things, when I first got into sleight of hand, the idea of misdirection seemed completely bonkers to me. I was like, how there's no way I am going to be able to be doing something down here looking at you and you're not going to notice, right? And that's when, as I started doing that, that's when I go, oh, I really can control people's attention, and I can do this. And so it grew, and I felt like I finally got to a point where it's not like, oh, I'm the best at this, but it was more like, okay, I've done everything that I enjoy doing in this sphere. How do I continue to grow and do things that entertain me? Because I think that as much as it's my job to entertain you, I have to be doing something that I enjoy doing is entertaining me too, right? And the things like eating fire, I don't know. I sort of just always enjoyed fire, right? Like it's one of those things that you're a boy, you see fire, you go, oh, that's cool. So I knew of a magician who did fire eating and stuff in part of their act. So they had a teaching course on that. So I picked that up, read through it, watched the videos and stuff, started doing things like that. And then I was a big fan of just like, watching carny people, circuses. And so I took elements of that and I was like, but most of those people just do it as one-off stunts, right? Walking through broken glass, that sort of thing. I was like, but how can I do this in a way that it still ties together into a show? How does it make sense outside of just an individual stunt? So that was sort of my journey of picking up these different pieces that I saw that I enjoyed, and then turning it into something that's a more coherent, more of just putting the puzzle pieces together. I am also, I'll admit, I'm a huge adrenaline junkie. So that definitely plays a part of it too, because you definitely get an adrenaline rush from eating fire or from laying on a bed of nails, that sort of thing, the crazier side of it. So that's, again, like I said, I would say that was the journey, was starting out in the basics, and as I grew and developed and learned my personality, because I would say, I mean, I don't even look like the traditional magician, right? Like I got the suit coat and that's about where it ends. I'm covered in tattoos. I don't wear a shirt. Like it's just I have I would say a little bit more edgy, not like in your face aggressive edgy, but it's different from your traditional, what you would normally expect. And so I take elements of my past, of where I started that traditional type of magic, and then it follows my sphere of the things that I am now interested in. And I would say maybe in another 5 years it could look completely different. But that's been the slow evolution of that.